Welcome to Master Domaining. I'm Gene Pimentel, and in this session, we're going to talk about stepping it up with backorder domains. As I've made pretty clear throughout this training, my main focus is on registering domains for a few bucks and flipping them for an appropriate profit. There are times, however, when it can be more adventurous and often more profitable to take advantage of what one or more of the major backordering services have to offer. The main reasoning here is you can usually find domain names that have a higher intrinsic value by monitoring and capturing domains that are still owned by someone else but are likely to expire soon. What this means is there are domains that are not in the open market yet. They're not available for anyone to register. They are domains that are for one reason or another being let go of by their current owner. Many of these are very high quality, highly desirable domain names. Why are they being allowed to expire? Why is the current owner letting them expire? There are many possible reasons. 5 of the biggest reasons are: number 1, companies go out of business and no longer need their domain names. They'd rather not bother with trying to sell them off, or they just aren't savvy enough to do so. Number 2, people die and have not made provisions for their family to take possession of the domains. Number 3, many companies and individuals have large portfolios of domain names and are currently in a poor financial situation. They can't afford to renew dozens or hundreds of domain names, so they take the lazy way out and just let them expire. Number 4, believe it or not, many companies and individuals simply do not pay attention to renewal notices. Before they realize what happened, their registrar has put their domains on the backorder market after many attempts of alerting the current owner. Number 5, people simply forget. The end result is that many very high-quality domain names are snapped up by backorder companies the very moment the domain becomes available. They have sophisticated systems in place to attempt to register particular domains every few seconds, and therefore become the new owner mere seconds after the domain is released. At this point, the backorder company will add the domain names to their database and allow you and me to place a bid or backorder for the domain names we're interested in. The cost of backordering varies a little bit between backorder services, but generally it's $69 or so. That's a starting price that could possibly be bid up by another party. The 2 most effective backordering companies in my experience are Namejet.com and Snapnames.com. Other companies like GoDaddy get into the game too. For the purpose of this session, I'm going to focus on Namejet.com. Think of a backorder service like a storage facility. Someone doesn't make their payment, and the storage company hires an auctioneer to come and auction the storage unit to the general public. Namejet is doing this, but for domain names. Namejet.com lets you search through the domains that are coming up for auction 30 days in advance. Whoever places a $69 bid on a domain will be entered into an auction when the 30 days runs out with everyone else who has placed a bid. If you happen to be the only bidder, you get the domain name for $69. If there are other bidders involved, there is a closed auction just for this small group. You may then bid against each other in a 3-day auction, and the highest bidder gets the domain name when the clock strikes 0. There are great domain names that fly under the radar all the time. Your chance of winning a bid at a very low price is great. This is where you have the opportunity to grab a $2,000 or more domain name for under $100. Signing up with Namejet.com is free. You can then use their search function to sort through all the upcoming domains for auction. You can place a $69 bid on the domains you want to go to auction for. Placing a bid does not mean you'll pay that unless you win. Therefore, you could place 10, 20, 50 bids and only pay for the domains you actually win. Once you get some experience, it will be easy for you to spot the domain names which you can quickly and easily flip, and you'll also develop a good feel for what price you should pay to allow for significant profits. The bottom line is this is a rather quick and efficient way to get a hold of some high-quality, premium domain names for a fraction of their worth.